Alright, so got my nice new SuperClean hat. Got my nice new SuperClean shirt. Unfortunately, in Honduras, 3X, 2X, 1X, I don't think they know the difference between any of them. This is certainly not my size. It is much smaller. It says it is my size, 3X, but it ain't fitting like 3X. So, anyways, thanks anyways, guys. I still got a cool hat. Let's go put these products to some use. Kind of excited to try this stuff out. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Don't pay attention to my messy, disgusting, or unorganized. Yeah, it's my garage. It's like a storage unit, only worse. So, SuperClean sent me some products right here. And I want to give them a road test. Hopefully the road noise is not drowning me out. I live on a freeway. Now, I have this 03 F150, and I haven't washed these wheels. Probably, I don't know, it's been a few months. I haven't washed the whole truck. I wanted it to scuzz up really nice and filthy. I mean, look at that.
Oh, would you look at that? Just look at that.
Get in there. Yeah, I'll even you can see the filth and the scum, and you can see how dirty they are. Brake dust city, right? Okay. And all four of them are like that. Every one of them. See, they're pretty nasty. This one here is probably the winner. That is gross. So we're going to try SuperClean's all-wheel cleaner. We'll see how good this is. Now it says, one wheel at a time. Rinse thoroughly with cold water. Coat wheel surface with SuperClean all-wheel cleaner from 6 inches away. Allow foaming action work for 30 seconds. And for extremely dirty wheels, agitate with soft brush or sponge. Rinse wheel thoroughly. Dry with soft clean towel. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. It says one wheel at a time. Let's try and do maybe 2 at a time. So you want to turn it on. We're going to coat it nice and liberally. I know these things are, like I'm telling you, it's been months. I'm really interested in seeing how well this stuff actually works. Ooh, it says only 30 seconds. Whoops, I guess I didn't read that. All right, good thing we got the hose ready. Wow. Actually, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's try this one here. Not bad. Not bad. Wow. That actually worked pretty good. Now, I've owned this truck for 10 years, I bought it with these donkulicious wheels that are on here. And I know that you get down these areas here, which actually didn't do too bad. I've always had to get in there and really, yeah, see, there's some right there. And I might have missed it with the spray too. These aren't exactly the easiest wheels in the world to clean. They're actually terrible. I hate them for the fact of that. Let's go hit that really bad one. I'm kind of curious to see how it does with that one. So let's give her the treatment. Sorry, amateur hour with the camera here. Some things I can't do very well. All right, so we'll let that one sit for 30 seconds. Let's go hit this other one. Oh yeah, you can see how bad it is. Oh, yeah, see? Not quite. Yep. Now, it did loosen it up. So if you came back through here with a towel or a wash rag or something, it looks like it'll come right off. Or a wash mitt, I should say. Whatever you choose to wash your car with. It did loosen it up though. So that's actually, that's not a loss. These wheels have been a pain in the butt to clean ever since I've owned them. But it definitely loosened them up. So, did it come clean completely without touching it? No. Did it loosen it up? Yeah, I think it did. Let's go wash that last one off. Yeah, see, these rears are really bad. So, it's loosening it up, but it's just not knocking it off without touching it. Yeah, see, it's still there. In my opinion, is this bad stuff? I don't think so. I think it actually works pretty well. See, it's you rub your hand over it, it's knocking it loose. But it's just not completely. You're going to have to get involved. You're going to have to get in there and scrub with a towel or something, or a brush or something to knock it loose. But that's definitely got it taken the.
That deep.
I can't talk. You're definitely going to have to get in there with a washcloth, a wash mitt, or some kind of brush or something. I mean, you can still see it starting to dry a little bit. It's loosening it up, but you're going to have to wipe it off. You're going to have to get in there with your hands and still do a little bit of work. But it seems to do the job quite well. You just need to get in there and do a little bit of hand work. It's not horrible, but it's not completely hands-free. That's the term I was looking for, hands-free. You're going to have to get in there and do a little scrub, but it's real light, real minor. I definitely would recommend this. I think it works quite well. It's not a total hands-off deal. You're going to have to get in there and do a little bit of elbow work. It's not bad at all. Did you think we were actually done yet? I'm supposed to be some kind of mechanic, right? Should keep my stuff clean. Well, I'll have you know, if I never have to open the hood, it must be a good rig. We're just going to start ripping and slashing, man. We're going for it. watch, cleaning all this crap off, I'm gonna create myself a ton of work. Everything's just gonna start falling apart. You watch. And it ain't gonna be SuperClean's fault. It's gonna be mine. Dirt locks things together too. Okay, I got her pretty well coated. I purposely stayed away from this sticker here, just in case it gets underneath it, because it is starting to peel up. So I didn't put anything near the sticker, because I don't want to get underneath there and mess up the information, because somebody already did kind of mess it up before. Blah, can't talk. So I've let it sit for a couple of minutes. They say not to let it sit very long on the bottle. Let's see what we got. That's looking pretty darn good already, really. You want to rinse it off the body too. That stuff, it takes wax and all kinds of stuff off too. So if you get it on the body, I would do this before you wash it, which is kind of what I'm going to do. I plan on washing this rig anyways. So you kind of want to rinse the body off as well, and then give the body a good wash, and maybe even a wax job if you got the chance. But this stuff cleans. Oh yeah. I know lighting isn't the greatest, sorry. I apologize for that. Oh, that's a lot cleaner. I recently changed that evap valve and my hands were just black. So I know it needed to be cleaned in here. I should have done that before I changed the valve. That's not how we do anything around here. We always do it backwards. Oh yeah, see how much cleaner that is? Get down in there. Oh yeah. And that was just with a garden hose. That was no pressure washer. That stuff works so well, and I've used it for probably 10, 15 years, no, maybe even 20 years. Yeah, I bet you I've been using that stuff for almost 20 years. It really works good. And you don't need crazy amounts of power washing power. You can basically do it with a garden hose. You know, I don't have any crazy water pressure here, that's for sure. But there you have it. I mean, I've used SuperClean. I've used this stuff. This is their cleaner degreaser. I've been using it for 20 years, like I said a bit ago. I cleaned that with it. Still haven't repainted it yet. But you've seen that one. I mean, look how, or if I hadn't showed that video yet, it's coming up, but that thing cleaned up really nice. It's hard not to say this stuff is as good as it really is, because it is. It does. It works great. It's water soluble. It really does kick the dirt, grime, grease, all that stuff right off. I love it. It works great. I use it on all my stuff. There you go. There's that one. I highly, highly recommend the degreaser. This stuff has and always has worked for me. Whoops, it's not going to sit on there. There she goes. That stuff's always worked for me. Always been happy with it. Is it the cheapest thing in town? No. But it works, and it works quite well. And it's environmentally friendly, right? Biodegrades. How can you go wrong with this stuff? I've seen guys take this stuff, gallons of it, load it into the parts washer and use it. I haven't tried it yet, but it's a thought. Probably way cheaper than getting the actual solvent. Something to think about. So anyways, let's move on to the next thing I want to try. I had recently changed that cannot talk. I recently changed that good Lord.